A man gives a sports ball a high five, then goes and delivers a package. This is a spoiler to a 2000s movie.
Castaway?
This is Castaway.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's Castaway.
Shout out to Wilson.
Shout out to Wilson.
I had
Best-
to change
Best
volleyball.
fucking volleyball to ever volleyball.
All my
Do you
homies
think-
love Tom Cruise.
Do you think
And Tom Hanks. And Tom Brady.
That's Favre.
I think Wilson from Castaway is most famous volleyball?
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, who else is even in contention? Was there like an Air Bud movie about volleyball?
Now I want to know. While I look this up, Aaron, give us an introduction.
All my homies love Tom Hanks, and all my homies also love the What the Condor podcast.
Damn straight.
This is the last episode ever. No, I'm just kidding. It's the last episode of the season. And we're here to talk about some fucking memes or something, man. I don't know.
Dude, we are here to occupy 1 hour of your time.
At least.
That's exactly why we're here.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, to answer the question, 3 years after Castaway, they came out with Air Bud Spikes Back. It's an Air Bud volleyball movie.
I don't doubt it. There's an Air Bud movie for everything.
I mean,
It
yeah,
wouldn't
but here's the thing, like, you know, the volleyball from the Air Bud movie is just that, a volleyball from the movie. It's not Wilson.
Wilson had a whole personality. He had a name.
Yeah. Like,
His name was Robert Paulson.
but no, like, were there any other, like, humanized sports balls? That's the real question. I don't think there is. So therefore, by default, Wilson is the most popular sports ball.
Does the golf ball that Happy Gilmore yells that count?
That's
You
a pretty
too good for your
famous ball.
home? Answer me.
I mean, it is a pretty famous ball.
What about the ball that
Like-
Michael Jordan dunked from half court in Space Jam?
Ooh. That also might be Wilson.
That also, it's just Wilson painted orange.
It's Wilson's brother Wilson.
But Wilson's the brand of volleyball.
Yes.
No shit, that's the joke.
Yes, that's the
Wilson,
whole point.
but- Oh, wait.
That's why he called it Wilson, because it was a. I'm not gonna fucking explain this stupid fucking concept to you.
I'm going to explain the movie that I just spoiled to you.
No, $20. You haven't even seen the fucking movie.
Hey, $20.
What I
God
fucking
damn it.
thought.
I
So
watched
get
a
outta
pre-
here
I
with
watched
your
a pretty
bullshit.
good movie today.
Oh yeah, what did you watch?
I had seen it before, but I watched Dead Poets Society.
Never seen it.
I fucking love that movie.
I've seen it once.
I did an RIP outro to Robin Williams earlier in this season. I love that man.
Oh yeah, that was a great movie.
So, I'm looking at a list here. At least the ones that show specifically sports. We got Air Bud, which is the original basketball. Air Bud Golden Retriever, which is ball. Air
Which
Bud
is ball.
Ball.
It's ball.
Football?
Nope, just ball.
It's ball. Then we got Air Bud World Pup. Take a guess.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about this?
I don't know. I
Because
don't know
what?
what I'm letting him go on for a minute to see what point he's trying to get to.
And then we got Air Bud's 7th inning fetch.
Ooh.
These are fucking terrible. How long before Condor just starts spoiling Air Bud movies? Every
I don't
seen an
week.
Air Bud movie.
I don't know, man. Worst part is he's got plenty of ammo for it too.
Exactly.
Just
A
for,
dog
for an
makes a
entire
jump shot.
season.
A dog catches a fly ball. A dog scores the game-winning goal. A dog throws the game-winning touchdown. A dog gets a hole-in-one. A dog spikes the ball for the championship. A dog shoots the game-winning goal in a shootout. What else does Air Bud do?
There's one on here where Air Bud does skeet shooting.
What?
A dog can't compete because he can't yell out "pull." He just barks, and no one knows what's going on.
I love doing. He's just sitting there with a fucking gun. Fucking skeet goes. He fucking throws the gun and starts chasing it.
Got the one where the Air Bud is part of the Jamaica bobsled team.
Oh God.
Oh,
no, hold on. I do want to go back to the dog with the gun for just a second, dude.
Oh, no.
If that's a thing, that dog better fucking shoot somebody. Just because it's a fucking dog handling a rifle.
Jesus Christ!
You better fucking shoot somebody.
What are we doing here?
We are dissecting fucking Air Bud.
There's Air Bud, the NASCAR driver.
Is there actually?
No.
Okay, so how you have the list pulled up, right, of Air Bud movies?
From what I could see, there's 6 in a spinoff.
There's what sports? There's football, baseball, basketball, hockey, volleyball.
No, there's no hockey.
There's no hockey?
There's volleyball, baseball, soccer, football, basketball, and then there's one where he has kids.
So I guess that answers my question. Then what sport should Air Bud play next? Hockey.
No. Air Bud should get into esports.
Oh, brother.
No. You know what I want to see Air Bud do? Horse race.
I was gonna say I want to see Air Bud do track and field. Just do the 100-meter dash and just fucking smoke everybody.
That would be fucking funny. Air Bud goes to the Olympics.
Or Air Bud gymnastics.
Air Bud is
Dog fucking hangs
simulator.
on with its mouth and just spins around. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Condor?
Air Bud is Goat Simulator.
Oh, brother.
Oh, Jesus
Oh my
Christ,
god.
no.
That just...
But
Air Bud Pro Wrestling.
His signature move is he bites you in the dick.
it's called the Mike Tyson.
The reverse Mike Tyson.
Nah, there needs to be an Air Bud WWE movie now. With like fucking Roman Reigns in it or something.
Dude. That would be fucking funny.
Please, somebody pitch this idea to Vince. Or I guess not Vince anymore. Stephanie. Pitch it to Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie likes dogs.
Oh, is Vince Dunzo?
Yeah, there's a bunch of allegations around Vince, and he stepped down.
Ooh, spicy.
Which, I mean, if you watched the WWF and the WWE in like the 90s and 2000s, are you really surprised?
No, not at all.
I am not surprised that Vince was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I found more of the Air Buddy movies. Apparently the spinoff once he has kids.
Oh no.
They got Snow Buddies, Space Buddies, Santa Buddies.
Hold on.
What does this have to do with sports? What are they doing here?
Yeah.
We got Spooky Buddies, Treasure Buddies, and Super Buddies.
Nah, I hate this. No, we just need
None of those are relevant whatsoever.
we need a golden
get
retriever
into this,
playing sports with humans. That's all we want out of these movies. That's all we want.
It really is. We won't rest until we've seen this dog do everything.
So speaking of movies, there's a little thing I want to do. It's called Earliest Memories. It's not really a game. It's just something to get discussion going around
It's a
this.
segment.
It's a segment. There you go. Segment
About
is a
Airbud?
good word. It could potentially, you know, if
I think it is.
if your childhood was honestly kind of sad, maybe it might be.
I think Airbud's older than you. Airbud came out in '97.
It's got a year on me.
I'm older than it.
So I'm gonna give you. I've got 4 different things here. You just gotta tell me your earliest memory of being exposed to these things. Number 1, Chernobyl. No, I'm just kidding. Number 1 is first one we've got is actually movies. Let's do movies first.
Okay.
Just like your earliest memories of going and seeing movies. What was maybe the first movie you saw?
Okay, I couldn't tell you the first movie I saw. I can tell you one of like the earliest memories regarding movies that I remember. I fucking hated it. It was I was with my dad, and he made me and my sister watch The Shining with him and my stepmom. And we were not about that whatsoever. Like we wanted nothing to do with that. And my dad was essentially like, "Stop being little bitches. It's fine."
Oh wow!
I mean, obviously, it wasn't that harsh. He wasn't a bad guy.
Yeah. I mean, look at you now, and you're still a little bitch.
Yeah, I mean, damn. Okay. We're doing this again.
No,
Daddy,
what I'm gonna.
Where's Jimothy?
I'm pretty sure I passed them by now. But,
I'd hope so.
It's not a fucking kidney stone. It's a person.
But no. Back to
bones don't break
topic.
down well.
Wow. But he made me and my sister watch The Shining, and I mean, like, neither one of us were about it.
How old were you?
Fuck. I don't know. I want to say I was maybe 9, and she was like 7 or 8.
So, speaking of being a little bitch, I got something that's gonna turn me into a little bitch.
So do I. You know, we were kind of all little bitches as children. You know,
Yeah.
just scared of the world. Why wouldn't you be?
fair,
You're like fucking 5.
I was like, to be fair, that looking back, they were right. We were right to be scared.
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
I've only seen. I remember sitting down at my in my aunt's basement, because that's where all the kids hung out whenever adults were having conversations that they didn't care about.
Shout out to Aunt
And
Condor.
I
I don't know her fucking name, so she's Aunt Condor.
Fair. And, a TV movie comes on, and I'm somewhat watching it, but remember it was a shootout at a hospital, and the protagonist was trying to get, I think, his kid like a donor for something. And apparently that was the scariest movie I had ever seen. The movie is called John Q.
John Q?
Yes.
John Quick? Instead of John Wick?
I want to see.
That's kind of funny.
But I hadn't seen it. Apparently has Denzel Washington in it as John Q, so
I like Denzel Washington.
You too.
apparently Denzel Washington shooting out of a hospital, scariest thing I've had ever seen. I remember writing
How
that
old were you?
third or fourth grade, so can't remember.
I was gonna say that doesn't help me at all. I don't know what age that is anymore.
Maybe 9 or 10.
Fair enough.
But yeah, and I remember writing that on like a icebreaker style, like questionnaire for class. What's the scariest movie you've ever seen? John Q.
John Q.
Teacher looks at it, is like, I have a talk with your parents.
I need to have a talk with your parents.
Hang on, let's look this up. John Q.
Yeah.
This came out in 2002.
Who was Denzel Washington?
Denzel Washington. James Woods.
James Woods.
Ray Liotta. Rest in peace to a legend, by the way.
Wow, dude, fucking.
Robert Duvall's in it.
Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin.
Wow. I've never heard of this fucking movie.
Either have I.
I've never heard of this fucking movie.
Part of me wants
pretty fucking funny.
Wait, Jay Leno and Larry King are in it.
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
Dude.
Go to Google. Larry King and
Was
Jay
this
Leno.
movie like just some unknown banger?
I mean,
I don't
7
know,
out of 10
man.
on IMDb, 23 on Rotten Tomatoes. So,
on Rotten Tomatoes.
so no. I want to go find a copy of this and watch it today because I have not ever watched this movie since. I want to go sit down with my brother and say, "Hey, we're gonna watch a movie. What movie?" John Q.
Let's see.
Are you sure you can make it through it?
Reception. The site's... Oh, wait, let's see. Rotten Tomatoes critics' consensus reads, Denzel Washington's performance rises above the material, but John Q pounds the audience over the head with its message. What the fuck is the message?
Apparently, story centers around a man whose 9-year-old son is in desperate need of a life-saving transplant. He discovers the medical insurance won't cover the cost of the surgery, and alternative government aid is unavailable.
Fucking Nas was in this movie?
Bro, what?
John Q. Archibald takes a hospital emergency room hostage as a last-ditch effort to save his child.
What is going on in this movie? This is the weirdest cast ever. Denzel, James Woods, Robert Duvall, Ray Liotta, Jay Leno, Larry King, Nas, Bill Mayer's in this movie.
What the fuck?
What about Frank?
I need to see this movie.
Frank?
The Frank Estevedes? I can't read, I'm illiterate.
I mean, we knew that.
Oh, Simon Sin! He played the sniper, apparently. He's right. At least if you're on Google. For me, it's Robert Duvall.
Oh, I won't lie. You saying sniper made me think of a movie that I've been trying to find so I can watch it, but like, all like the streaming services make me want to pay money for it, and I'm like, no, I don't want to pay money. I just want to get the movie and watch it. It's fucking Enemy at the Gate. It's a World War II sniper movie.
I have never heard of that.
Movie.
That's essentially, long story short, two snipers are in a fucking cat and mouse fight.
5 feet apart. Is it not gay?
At least 5 feet apart, because they're fucking snipers.
I'm sniping this man. I'm sniping that man. Where is he? There's something.
Man, the TLDR, two snipers in a cat and mouse fight.
Come on, the cat.
Pretty sure it's like an American and a German or something.
Is the American the cat?
It changes back and forth. Like, I mean, it's literally like...
Shape-shifting movie. Got it.
You said what?
Shape-shifting movie?
Shape-shift. You know, sure, why not?
So, my earliest memories of movies are also of me being a little bitch, but me also being like 3 years old. These are like core memories that I have never lived down or forgotten.
I mean, dude, you were 3. Like, what the fuck? What happened?
The year was the year was anywhere between like 2000 and 2002 for the first one. So around that time, like 99 to 2002, is when the Star Wars prequels were starting to come out, and my parents had took me to the movie theater to see something. And I got so scared of Darth Vader as a little, like, 2-year-old child that I started crying. And they had to leave the theater and take me home.
That's pretty fucking funny. I mean, to be fair, don't take a fucking 2-year-old to the movies.
And then the other one is they took me to go see Monsters Inc. because I wanted to go see it. And then I was a little ass kid, so fucking Randall scared the shit out of me.
Oh, I was gonna say, was it Randall?
Randall scared the shit out of like little baby me. But I powered through that movie. I was a brave boy that day.
Applause to you. You were a brave boy. You endured your fear.
That was my first time ever building character. At 3 years old in 2001 watching Monsters Inc.
You built your first character at 3 watching Monsters Inc.
It's my first sign of character development after the Darth Vader incident.
After the Darth Vader incident.
Fucking Darth Vader.
Dude, you're fucking, like, in the future when our fucking biographies and shit are written, the first words on yours are gonna be, "We're scared by Darth Vader at the movies."
That's gonna be on my fucking tombstone.
I mean, if you really want that, I'll make it happen.
Nah, it's fucking just a fucking engravement of Darth Vader's helmet. That'd actually be kind of cold.
That would be kind of cool.
Next one.
I don't know what I'd want my tombstone to say.
I actually don't know either.
You know, maybe we can talk about that after your segment.
Next one, we've got music.
Fuck. Actually, no. You know, I can give you one. I don't know how old I was, but I was in the car with my mom, and you know, she had a bunch of CDs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's playing one, and one of the tracks was fucking Wild Wild West
Will Smith?
by Will Smith.
My man, Will.
And dude, I would fucking bump to that song like no tomorrow.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like dude, like I knew exactly when it started. Like as soon as the song before it ended, like as it was trailing off, I knew exactly when it would end and Wild Wild West would fucking start.
You knew when Will Smith was coming.
I had that shit down to
You had the one up on Chris Rock.
Guys, I'm sorry. I had to step away. I thought I heard something at the door. I thought Denzel Washington was coming for me.
What? Why
would Denzel
why would he be coming
Washington?
to you? Fucking, I'm so fucking you made me fucking stutter. My brain stopped.
Because he was John Q.
Because he's that scared of Denzel Washington.
I'm scared of Denzel Washington as John Q.
I mean, that makes sense. I'm scared of Keanu Reeves as John Wick.
I mean, to be fair, I think most people are. And if you're not, you're fucking lying.
I'm not scared of any other type of Keanu Reeves, but John Wick. Especially because of my encounters with him on Fortnite.
Fair enough.
Fucking John Wick. But we're talking about music now, Condor. Our earliest memories of being exposed to music.
Yeah.
In
case you weren't paying attention, mine was
Will Smith with the Wild West.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure.
Now and then.
And that's why I get concerned.
Again, I'm gonna have to go with something somewhat disappointing. I remember Aaron Carter.
Aaron
I
Carter?
don't know why. Carter? Yes.
Nick Carter's little brother? Who beat Shaq?
Yeah. I remember him throwing a house party and wanting candy. And being Shaq.
Yo, low-key, that's a core memory from my childhood. Aaron Carter, how I beat Shaq.
Threw a house party and he wanted candy.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, when you're Aaron Carter, why wouldn't you?
I remember having a VHS with music videos for those songs.
That's funny. Dude, if we're talking VHS, fucking I had the VHS for Spaceballs.
Nice.
I had the VHS for the 1999 NASCAR season.
Yeah, I don't fully fucking believe that.
I wish I was kidding, and I wish I could find that movie.
I want to know how the fuck you got it all on one VHS.
Apparently, it was like a clip show, but like a
Compilation.
rundown of the last,
Like what, a
season.
fucking 2-hour compilation?
Yeah, of the last season for the Millennium.
Mm.
Wow.
I think I had a VHS of one of the second three-peat Bulls teams. 96, 97, or 98. I can't remember.
You guys are out here with fucking sports shit, and I'm sitting here with my copy of Spaceballs and my orange and my orange VHS of fucking Rugrats.
I was about to say, I had plenty of that shit. Plenty of orange VHS.
Oh yeah.
Rugrats, Rocket Power, fucking...
Oh, fucking Rocket Power.
Rocket Power may have subliminally somewhat got me into hockey. I'm Squid.
I'm Squid.
I'm Squid.
I think Rocket Power got me into doing a certain type of green thing. Just because of how they acted. Those kids were fucking stoners.
Bro, they really were.
Those kids on Rocket Power were fucking stoners.
Those kids were fucking baked all the fucking time.
My earliest memories of music, I've always been surrounded by music. But I think I got two that I can't remember the timeline for. One of them is in 2004, and one of them might be before 2004. So the one possibly before 2004 is there's this compilation CD of... There's like two sets. One's red and one is blue. Of the best...
Let's get together and make a little purple.
Of the best songs by the Beatles. My dad had the Red album on CD. And
I don't think I've ever listened to the Beatles.
Okay, I'm scrapping everything that I was planning for the next album club and making it Revolver. We are listening... No, actually, we're listening to Sgt. Pepper. We are listening to Sgt. Pepper.
I am here to disappoint.
But,
with this.
The red one was like the earlier Beatles, like before Sgt. Pepper, and then the blue one was after. My dad had the red one.
Was the doctor?
My dad had the red one, and that was how I got into the Beatles. The one that was in 2004, I have a really weird, distinct memory of the first time I heard Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day, and it was on the radio. Because my parents had this like boombox thing in the house that got FM radio, and that's how I heard Boulevard of Broken Dreams and got into Green Day.
Fair enough.
So yeah,
I definitely feel that my parent, or at least my dad, had a big ass fucking like stereo that would get radio.
Oh, okay. You were adding on to that.
Shut the fuck up, Condor.
I thought you were just saying he had a big ass. I'm sorry.
Condor, that is my father.
You are the worst type of person.
Anyone could be fat, including me.
I hate you.
I'm having my thumbs up for the people that can't see it.
Which is everybody.
I am proud of everything that I do. Kept going to college.
And I don't know how. We talked about that already.
Yeah.
Next one. TV.
TV.
Man.
Well, it's not like a specific one, but I always remember fucking when I was a kid, my room was right across from my mom's in the hallway. So, I had to be careful when I was like watching TV and shit. And I remember I'd be sitting there watching like Family Guy or something I shouldn't be watching.
Mm-hmm.
And she'd walk in and I would hit the previous button and it would flip back to whatever fucking cartoon I started on watching or whatever. I remember that, and then I remember trying to like sneak watch TV at night. Clearly didn't work very well considering it's fucking dark as hell in there, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's really bright. But I also remember hiding under the covers with a laptop, trying to like watch TV and shit.
Sweet.
Shut up, Condor.
I mean, I have two distinct memories, and it explains a lot about me.
I believe that, and I'm also kind of scared of that.
Watching The Price is Right.
Fair.
Not sure how much you guys know about The Price is Right, but they had this game, Cliffhanger. Guys, to go up the mountain, and if the contestant's too far from the prices of whatever, the guy can fall off the mountain.
Yeah.
I would run away anytime that game came on. I was scared as hell of that game.
Why?
I don't know.
God, you're fucking stupid.
Well, I would always
Of all things, you're scared of Cliffhanger?
The Price is Right game Cliffhanger. Yes.
Oh my god.
Thing, I'd always come back in time for them to spin the goddamn wheel.
Of course, you'd run away to avoid the cliffhanger, but you made sure you were back before that wheel spun.
Yeah, the wheel is spinning, wheel is spinning, wheel is spinning.
This man literally just like ran around the wall like if I can't see it, it won't hurt me.
I got a few things.
And it says yodeling. And then thing two is, I'm not sure about where you guys are, but they draw the lottery numbers. That's another thing I would always get into the room to see, just the bouncing balls, and them coming up, and them picking the numbers. So yeah, what I'm saying is, I think I understand why I have a gambling problem now.
Oh my god.
I mean, I can definitely understand why you're fucking retarded. Ooh, bouncy balls.
I mean, my mother we used to go to bingo because what else are we supposed to do? I'd always go sit up by the bingo ball cage and just watch them bounce around. Watch them bounce around.
Yep, that checks out.
I was gonna say, that checks out, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Condor's just sitting there, just like, ooh, balls, bounce, 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 bounce. Yay!
And this was like up to 2 years ago.
Oh my, that's even worse.
No, at that point I was playing. And then watching the balls bounce around.
I was gonna say, that doesn't mean you weren't sitting right next to the thing watching them bounce while you were playing.
Yeah, but I'm watching them bounce with a purpose now. It's like, I need that one. Where's that one going? Go in the tube. Go in the suck tube.
Go that way.
Go in the suck tube. Go that way.
Go up.
That's your home.
Are you too good for your home? Answer me.
I got a few things.
All right, what do you got?
The first show I ever remember watching was something that I low-key want to watch stoned now, Teletubbies.
Bro,
yeah,
no, I'd be too scared, bro. That show was fucking weird.
I feel like I just sit there and laugh my fucking ass off.
I might run away and cry.
I miss Poe.
Poe was my main bitch back in the day.
Dude,
that vacuum. On the corner pimping out Poe.
That vacuum.
Does anybody remember what was the fucking not off pancakes that they had.
The what?
Like they're not pancakes, but they had like some type of flat disc that some machine would make for them as food.
I have no fucking idea what the hell you're talking about.
I'm not that invested in Teletubby lore anymore.
Yeah, I'm going to the Google box.
Go to the Google box.
Why would I type in T? The first result is Turnip Boy commits sex evasion.
God damn it. God fucking damn it.
I still need to finish that game.
Why can I not remember the other things I was gonna say?
Because I how come whenever I search Teletubbies, it shows the Sun Baby and then shows 3 of the Teletubbies?
3?
Yeah, and then Nunu, who, and the narrator. Just leaving out Poe. Like Poe ain't the best.
I don't even fucking remember which one was which, man. I
Poe has
remember
the hole in the head.
Hang on.
It's called the Poe hole.
I don't think it's called the Poe hole.
What the fuck, man? There's Poe. They don't have a picture for her.
Oh, it's Tubby Custard and Tubby Toast. Sounds like what they called me in high school.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Oh, Poe's the little red one. Okay.
There's actually an episode of the show that was banned from TV because it freaked children out so much. Which one is it? Oh my god, that's a scary picture of the Teletubbies.
We do what the Condor watches the Teletubbies band episode.
That low-key would be a decent YouTube video.
Dude, hold on. On this fucking weird-ass topic of Teletubbies, I googled it myself. One of the other things for people also ask, why is Teletubbies black? And they're talking about Dipsy.
Dude, don't make that dipstick.
Dipsy is the second Teletubby with an antenna that refers to a dipstick because of its name. Dipsy.
What?
I mean, hey, Google said it, not me.
Okay.
Dipsy's skin tone is slightly darker than the other Teletubbies, implying that he is black.
I don't think they have skin colors, man.
I think one of the suits just fucking got dirty.
Then they decided to rock with it.
They were just like, fuck it, man, we gotta keep it dirty now. And Dipsy, no wonder he's a dipstick. He's fucking sitting there in a smelly-ass, dirty-ass suit.
Oh my god.
I'm mad it just straight up says it just calls him a dipstick. Man, so apparently fucking Google says fucking Dipsy is black.
I guess. That started in 97? Wow.
Another thing that's...
There were 5 fucking seasons of it.
And then 4 more when they brought it back.
Dude, why does their Tubby Toast look good and now I'm hungry for Tubby Toast? Because I'm Tubby. I'm not like, man, take that one. I'm taking that one, damn it.
I won't even lie, I wasn't even paying attention because fucking... I scrolled down a little bit and then I see, why did Tinky Winky get fired?
He was Tinkying his Winky.
No, fucking...
What the why does it say... Hang on.
Teletubbies... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm on Teletubbies Wiki. Why does it say that Tinky Winky is 10 feet tall?
What? Oh my god, they're fucking giants. They would kill us all.
Oh my god, what is going on?
Would you be a slave to a Teletubby?
Fuck no.
I don't think I would
have
have
to
a
kill me.
choice.
They'd have to kill me. I'm not going down without a fucking fight.
Is Poe married to Tinky Winky? This is a kid's show!
Well, dude, hold on, listen to this. Fucking Teletubbies Tinky Winky actor Dave Thompson was reportedly sacked from the show for displaying non-acceptable behavior back in 1997.
And then he's apparently plays with someone named Simon Shelton.
Oh my god.
The picture for Dave Thompson is what you expect somebody to display. Yeah.
Low key, yeah, kind of.
And then dipsticks there.
Wait a minute.
Kidding.
What?
And then what?
So they fired him.
Dude, I'm finding
And
so much fucking.
They
dark
said
shit
in a
about-
letter to Dave Thompson that his interpretation of the role was not acceptable.
How do you fuck up being a Teletubby?
How do you fuck up the interpretation of Teletubbies so bad that you get fired? How do they fire you because of what you think is so bad? What is going on?
Dude, I don't fucking know. Fucking apparently,
Yeah,
Tinky Winky went to jail because he got caught in a fucking vice raid.
If
What
you
is going on?
if you have any memories of the Teletubbies, please
We just fucking ruined
send
them.
send them to at Condor What on Twitter.
Oh my god, get me out of this fucking fever dream. Okay, so before we go even further off the rails, I am redirecting the course, god damn it.
What the
Please do.
Condor
Getting back on
Please
track.
do.
We're
Please
getting
do,
back
get us
on
off the
track.
fucking Teletubbies.
Sports,
No.
sports. We are doing sports. We are talking about sports and only sports.
What the Condor watches all 9 seasons of Teletubbies. 485 episodes.
Shut up.
Fuck no.
My biggest was Sundays with my dad after church, because my dad's a big church guy, so as a kid I'd go to church with him. Didn't really have a choice in the matter.
Mm-hmm.
But after church, we got to come home and watch football,
Nice.
and we got to watch the Colts.
There it is.
Despite being me, I have like 2 playing sports memories. One is I in apparently this isn't normal. We had an intermediate school. It
Yeah,
was between elementary and middle.
I've heard
And
of
I
that.
decided, hey, you know what I'm gonna learn to play? Basketball.
Condor, I've seen
And-
you play basketball in 2K. I can't even imagine how you play basketball in real life.
Well, the instructor said, "Okay, who wants to come up and try to do a layup?" I'm like, "Okay, sure, I'll
You
take a
fucking
look."
threw it right over him.
No, at first they said, "Okay, come up with your hand on your right side." I was like, "Okay, that works. Okay, now do it on the other side, left-handed." Bounced it once, bounced it twice off my leg, right into all the other students. I'm like, I don't use my left hand well.
No,
I'm not
the-
coordinated.
Yeah, using your offhand in basketball is tough.
Then
I still don't shoot layups with my left hand. I just take it with my right and hope that they don't block it.
And I used to play hockey at the local Boys and Girls Club.
I used to
I
play
remember-
basketball there. Not the same
remember
one,
s-
but
Scoring a goal. And I also remember tripping somebody. Like, literally taking my stick and sweeping their legs out from under them.
I fully fucking believe
Yeah.
that, you piece of shit.
checks out. You're a fucking asshole. That checks out.
It wasn't on purpose. We were just going into the corner and I was trying to get around them. I swapped his legs out. I'm like, oh yeah, they actually called that. Okay.
Oh yeah, they call that. Really? It's almost like it's against the rules.
Like,
Whoops.
sorry. Stay down.
Stay down.
Get out of here. You're on the other team.
I hope that kid fucking ran you over afterwards.
I can't really remember, like, initially, like, anything that got me into liking sports, because football was just kind of always around. And originally, I really wasn't even a Colts fan. My dad rooted for Brett Favre, so that's
Brett Favre.
you fucking pricks. and that's who I
Rest in
turned
peace,
to.
John Madden.
You
Yeah.
turned to the one and only Brett Favre.
That's who I turned to like as an
All hail Brett
impressionable
Favre.
fucking preschooler or whatever I was. Like, yeah, Brett Favre, cool guy. I remember my first time playing sports. I played Little League baseball, and I was maybe 6, playing with like 7 and 8-year-olds who they let pitch. And my very first at bat, I got beamed in the fucking face.
Probably deserved it.
Shed a couple tears, took my base, was scared of batting for the rest of my life, and I wanted to be a pitcher.
Just so you can hit people.
Hold on, I do
No,
want to say
just-
if we're talking about playing sports, I do have a couple I can add. I'll add them after you're done, Aaron.
But yeah, that was what
I like
what
that
got
one
me.
more.
That was what got me into baseball. Was actually playing baseball.
Honestly,
My
enough months about baseball too.
My-
what the Condor goes to the batting cages?
That'd be pretty fun.
that would be that. I don't know. I don't like batting. I'm a pitcher. I'm an ace.
The last time I went to the batting cages, I played hockey.
He did. He fucking told me about it, and I'm surprised he didn't break his fucking hockey stick.
You work on your deflections. That's all.
But yeah, that was
Just-
what got me into baseball. I got into basketball maybe around like 2007-ish. So I used to go to the Boys and Girls Club and play NBA Live with this one kid.
Fair
And
enough.
yeah, he would always use LeBron and I would always use Kobe. So that's how I became a big Kobe fan. And then
Rest in peace.
Understandable.
like 3 years later, I got super into basketball after Kobe won his 5th championship in 2010.
Nice.
So that's how I got into basketball.
Fair enough.
And I've been a fucking loser who just stares at sports Twitter ever since.
That's well.
Can I throw one more sports thing
No, not allowed.
here? Okay. Well, too bad.
Good.
Go ahead. Throw in yours, and then I'll throw in mine.
I distinctly remember the apartment complex where I lived. My cousins and a few of our friends got together at a basketball court to play kickball. And this is a core memory. I had my iPod. I threw on, should I say or should I go by the Clash? Kick the ball, win the hoop. Instant grand slam.
I hit a grand slam.
Instant grand slam once you, if the ball goes into the basketball hoop, it's an instant grand slam.
I mean, understandable. Because that's pretty fucking impressive.
Why do I remember the fact that I was listening to Should I Say or Should I Go?
I don't know.
Why was I listening to Should I Say or Should Why was I
I don't
listening to
know.
music when I was hanging out with family and friends?
I don't know, Condor. Why were you? You're just that kind of prick, apparently. But
I'm
I
an
got,
anti-social social.
You're an antisocial social.
Isn't that a club?
The antisocial social club.
Mm-hmm.
For golf.
Yeah. I've seen those T-shirts.
Golf.
Also, I hit somebody with a golf ball when I was on the golf team.
I played 9
fun.
holes of golf pretty recently.
Did you?
Me and fucking Tim hit the green a couple weeks
Of
ago.
course you
We got the
did. Of course it
fucking...
was Tim.
It had rained the day before, and, we're stupid, so we went golfing the next day. We got the fucking golf cart stuck in the mud.
Oh my god.
And why do I feel like, despite me being on the golf team, you would still kick my ass at golf?
No,
Yes.
no, dude. I'm like Charles Barkley level at golf.
Like I've said many times, I'm trying to hit the ball straight. I'm hitting it straight and then probably more right.
Condor,
Still going right.
have you ever seen Charles Barkley golf?
In the like a basketball tennis star.
One of those things. Watch Charles Barkley play golf. I'm pretty much the equivalent. I'm bad.
Dude, I've actually hit a golf ball like on a legitimate golf green once. I was with my fucking dad and he was golfing with a bunch of his buddies and I got to tag along. I mostly just drove the golf cart. He let me hit it once. And I got ready. Fucking swung 5 times and missed.
Oh, I was doing the same shit.
3 of those 5, as I would start to swing, I would fucking bring it up like a baseball bat. So 3 of my fucking swings, I'm literally swinging like I'm trying to hit this fucking golf ball out of the park, but it's on the fucking ground in front of me. And then last 2, I kicked up dirt, and then I finally smacked it, and we lost it. Because of course, I'm not thinking, like, where's the hole, no, I was like, at this point, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking hit this ball. So I fucking hit the ball, and we lost it.
No, I was doing that shit just
What did I just watch?
months ago.
What did I just watch?
I don't know what you just watched.
The last 2 sports memories I want to add. The last 2 I want to add real quick were me when I actually played sports. And they're both baseball related. One's an injury to me, and one's an injury to somebody else. The first one, I was the catcher. And my pitcher threw a heater. And it bounced off the ground and hit me in the balls.
Oh.
Right under my cup.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did all them cup checks for nothing.
All for nothing.
Passed all the cup checks for absolutely no reason. Oh, jeez Louise.
Dude, they carried me. They had to carry me out from behind the home plate.
Oh.
I was not moving. I was on the ground, dude. I had tears in my eyes. I had fucking dirt in my nose. And I laid, but I will say, I manned it out. I laid on the bench. I didn't leave. I laid on the bench with an ice pack on my balls.
What a fucking
for like
champ.
3 innings. Like 3 whole ass innings.
Did they ever let you go back in?
Oh yeah, I got to go back in.
Oh shit.
Best believe I was in the outfield though.
Yeah, fucking champ.
Yeah, no. It was not fun, dude. Like, I'm laying there just fucking crying.
No, I believe it.
Like, all my teammates don't know what to do. And they're just kind of like, they're there, buddy. Yeah, they're just pretty much just like, they're there, buddy.
Let me pat your balls. They're there.
No, most of them were just patting me on the knee because I'm sitting there with one leg out and one leg bent, just holding this ice pack against my balls. So at this point, my cup is, on the floor, and I'm just sitting there with this ice pack just more or less pressed completely against my balls, just trying to get the pain to go away. Thankfully, after the fact, when I went back into the outfield, I did take a second to check myself, and I still had both of my testicles.
Out of you.
So that was a thank you.
Love to see that.
So that was a plus.
Had to do it to him.
No, he really didn't. I mean, obviously, it wasn't his fault. I mean, it was partially my fault. I was the catcher. I missed the fucking pitch.
Well, if it was in the dirt, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, so 50-50. But anyway, Now, I do want to say that I think I was like 13 or 14. You know, I was a little bit older then. This next one, though, this is from when I was younger. It was back when I played, like, t-ball. And it was, you know, it was mixed, you know, boys and girls on the same team.
Mm-hmm.
And...
Did you hit the tee?
No. Believe it or not, I actually wasn't involved in this in any way more than a bystander. One of the guys was standing outside of the dugout swinging the bat. You know, he was on deck. He was next to go up, so he's sitting there swinging the bat.
As
you know,
do.
getting loose, getting warmed up. And this girl walks out of the dugout and walks around.
No.
Yeah, gets cracked right in the fucking face. Dude, they drove the ambulance onto the field to get this girl.
Oh my god.
Thankfully, she's okay. It does have a happy ending. She is okay.
Shout out to...
I don't keep in contact with her.
I was about to say, shout out to whoever you are.
My dad knows who she is, because, dude, my dad was the fucking coach of my team.
Oh.
So, like, he's the one that, like, called the ambulance and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cousin.
It was fucking, dude, it was awful. Like, I'm just kind of sitting there. Because, like, you know, obviously, like, my dad's, you know, kind of, like, covering her from the rest of us.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of, like, but obviously, you know, we can hear her fucking screaming and crying.
Uh-huh.
Because, you know, she just got hit in the fucking face with a baseball bat.
That's what you would do.
Yeah, you know, that you don't just take that on the chin and just keep walking. No, dude, it fucking sucked. Like, I mean, she laid there for probably like 10 minutes. You know, they did their best to get her comfortable, you know, as comfortable as she could.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, because like the baseball field we were playing at was essentially a big, like, you know, landmass that had 3 different baseball fields on it. And the one we were on was the one all the way in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, they drove this fucking ambulance, like, through the fucking baseball fields to get to us.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was terrible, you know, and obviously we didn't see her again. You know, she was... I don't even think she played baseball. No, she's not dead, Condor. She's... As far as I know, she's okay.
Alive and well.
Like, I would have to ask my dad to
Alive and not playing baseball.
You know, to see who she is, because, you know, I was a kid. I don't fucking remember who this girl was.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember because, you know, my dad's told me on a couple different occasions. You know, we've been bullshitting, and he brings up the story of, you know, her. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking remember. Don't remember who the fuck she is, though.
Do we want to do one more segment, or do we want to get into the album?
I say let's get into the album.
I would like to add that something similar happened to my cousin. He
got hit in the face with a baseball bat?
No, golf club, but he did it to his twin.
Damn.
I'd like to add one more thing that someone did with a bat. Paul Revere did it with a wiffle ball bat.
Damn right. Until I see proof that there was no wiffle ball bat.
What are you gonna do?
Or didn't your teacher give you all the proof you needed?
He could be lying.
Could be lying.
Well, like, we have the picture.
We do have the picture. We have receipts.
Over here.
We have receipts.
A wiffle ball bat.
We've kept the receipts. I mean, what are you gonna say?
Proof?
Fair enough.
It's not in the pudding, it's in that picture right there.
The proof is in the picture. What the fuck were you doing with proof in pudding? It's kind of
Yeah,
weird.
exactly. Why did you bring pudding into my courtroom?
And why did you cover the proof with it?
These are all great fucking questions.
I can't use any of this. You lose.
Can't use any of this.
You just messed up
Why
all
not?
your evidence.
It's covered in pudding.
Who came up with that saying? Yeah, I'm googling
But it's
it.
tapioca.
Dude, I have no fucking idea.
It's tapioca pudding. Doesn't help. That's weirder. Stop it.
What the fuck you want about tapioca pudding?
The proof is in the tapioca.
Shut up.
Oh.
Just shut up, Condor.
I'll go sit in the shower corner.
Yeah, I guess we'll call you when it's your turn to review the album.
So apparently it's
Ain't no bum
just
cover.
17th century England.
It's when they actually put their proof inside pudding to preserve it.
Yes.
It's safer than leaving it out.
Alright, well, I guess we'll save these other segments for the next
Season
episode.
4.
Season 4.
Oh, look at that. We've already got fodder for season 4. Let's go.
Just
And I
look
fought
at
it.
that. Okay, the third and final installment of the What the Condor album club is upon us. Well, at least for this
Indeed it
season. You know, not ever.
Well, yeah.
However, today we have Nem Nem. Mr.
Good old
Mathers.
Nem Nem.
Mr. Mathers, Marshall,
You stand up.
Eminem with the Marshall Mathers LP. Nate, you want to give us a little breakdown of this album, and then we'll get into somebody else reviewing it, because we'll have you go last since it's your album.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I really don't know much to say, really. I mean, you guys listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Listen to it.
whether you shared my opinions on it is a different story that we'll get into. You know, a couple of these songs were great to bring back. Like, some of them I haven't listened to in a long fucking time.
Same.
Fucking overall, I mean, it gave off a good vibe for me, at least. I mean, a couple of the songs, at least one in particular, which we all know which one it is, got a bit murdery, but the rest of them were all pretty good vibes.
There is a lot of murder on this album.
You could call this album music to be murdered by, but that's a different album.
That is a different album.
Indeed it is. Condor, you want to flip a coin, see who goes first?
I called it landing on its side, and I will go first.
Alright, that saves me some work.
Fair enough.
So I really did enjoy the opening, like, prelude. I thought about breaking that out for the beginning of the podcast, but I couldn't disrespect Eminem like that. A public service announcement.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm gonna go 6 out of 10.
Okay.
For Eminem, I am specific on what stuff of his I like and don't like. I mean, obviously, on this album, I will it's just it's always gonna be there. But I just got a decent thrown off. You kind of like took me a little bit out of it, but then Stan was like,
Stan is elite.
it had me going back and forth.
Stan
had me going back and forth.
Really?
It's also like it's questioning what was going on, but then I'm like, oh no, this is actually pretty good.
Stan is probably the greatest storytelling hip hop song, maybe ever.
I would agree with that.
I mean, considering it's the first one I've heard, yes.
Didn't you listen to Good Kid, Mad City? You heard Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst.
Considering it's the only one I've heard and one to remember. I'm kidding. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with the 6 out of 10. Just I was able to behind some of the songs, but like I said, I'm for my Eminem, I have to pick and choose. It's one of the guys I can't go full albums with.
Yeah, Eminem's not a big album artist for me. I would probably go like a 6.5, 7. I would say a lot of this stuff hasn't exactly aged well.
That's fair.
Just the sheer grossness, like, oh my god. I did not even like stay for the full Ken Kniff skit. That was horrible. That was so gross. I could not even listen to that.
I won't even lie. I was skipping through a lot of the skits and shit.
Yeah, and then like some of these lyrics.
If it wasn't an actual song, I was like, no, not dealing with it.
No, I did not want to hear Eminem get a blowjob and sound disgusting while doing it. That's not interesting to me.
You know, obviously, we learned with one of our first album clubs that those little skits don't really count. They don't even really matter in the context of our album club. We want to know about the songs, not about the bullshit in between.
Yeah, that was gross. I don't really like the song Kim very much, just because it's just
it's a bit much.
A bit much. Just kills his wife, and just leaves his child at home when she's like 2, alone.
She's sleeping. It's okay.
Lyrics like on Amityville from Bizarre, I fucked my cousin in his asshole, slit my mother's throat. For my little sister's birthday, for a gift I had 10 of my boys take her virginity. Like, I don't want to listen to that.
No, I definitely feel that. I can totally understand that. That's a bit past the line.
Mm-hmm. And oh my god. I mean, just the use of the F slur so much.
Oh yeah.
In this.
It was definitely one of his favorite words.
That's why I had not Kim, not Amityville, but Marshall Mathers as my least favorite track. Just because of how much, in that one song alone, he used that word.
Fair enough.
And it's just not appealing to me. And honestly, another thing is, my favorite song was The Way I Am. That's my favorite Eminem song in general. But I think there's a lot of songs that are just like trying to be like The Way I Am. You know, these magazines and these critics are mad at me, so I'm just trying to be Slim Shady, and I got beef with these celebrities. And it's like, that's my impression of like Eminem's flow around that time.
No, I get you on that.
So like I said, The Way I Am, absolutely peak how he structured that. But then every single song that tries to tackle just that same subject matter, it just ran a little bit dry for me. But Kill You, Stan, The Way I Am, Bitch Please 2, amazing Eminem songs. Exhibit on Bitch Please 2 is definitely my favorite feature on here as well.
I mean, it's a good feature.
I also did want to mention, while Criminal is not a huge highlight for me, it's not great, it's not terrible, it's just kind of in the middle, I do want to shout out Mr. Mathers for making that whole song out of a Tribe Called Quest reference. I love Tribe Called Quest, so that was cool to see.
I mean, hey, Fair enough.
So yeah, this is Eminem's best album to me. 7 out of 10. Definitely very good.
Understandable. Before I get into my favorites and least favorites, Condor, did we get yours? I don't think we did.
Yeah, did we get a favorite song from you?
I mean, I'm going with the. Like I said, I was going with my safe bet of the real Slim Shady.
All right.
Okay.
What about least favorite?
Like I said, I really do not get behind Kill You.
Huh?
That's where I thought. And that kind of honestly
Just
First
killed
for
the whole
me.
vibe for you.
Yeah, salted down the album.
That's understandable. I mean, clearly, clearly, not everyone's a huge fan of the, I don't give a fuck Eminem. Because,
Yeah.
because clearly that's a lot of what this is. This is the I don't give a fuck Eminem. I'm going to, write my music and say what I'm going to say. And if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. See, and that's where this is different. I like it. I'm a huge fan of the, I'm gonna say what I want to say, and you can fuck off, Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
So some of my favorite songs come from that era. Like, I mean, there were a couple of like some of my all-time favorite Eminem songs on here. I like "Kill You," obviously "Stan," "The Way I Am," "The Real Slim Shady." All these fucking great songs. I do want to give a special shout to "Drug Ballad." I found that song really fucking funny. I vibed to it for fucking days. And it was just because, like, I heard the song in the past, but I forgot about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, it's not one of the most iconic Eminem songs.
Right.
But hearing it again, dude, I started laughing. Because I remembered the song. And, like, it's a dumb song, Quite a few of these songs are just fucking dumb songs. But I don't know, I always laugh whenever I listen to Drug Ballad. But I'd have to say overall, favorite song. I don't know, I honestly, I'd have to give it a two-way toss-up between Stan and then probably Real Slim Shady. And I was kind of leaning, like, maybe towards, like, Marshall Mathers or even Kim. But no, it's going to be a toss-up between Stan and the Real Slim Shady. Kim's going to get an honorable mention from me because I used to bump that song a lot, especially when I was having lady problems. Like I know that doesn't sound good.
I was about to say, you and me are very different in that aspect.
Yeah, like
you listening to Kim, I'm putting on White Ferrari.
Like it sounds worse than it is, I promise. Like, no, it was just like that was just my way to like vent out my anger.
Understandable.
Was this song? 'Cause, I mean,
in a way,
for a while, yeah, understandable to a degree. But at one point, I knew the song word for word, and I'd be at work, fucking unloading boxes or whatever, fucking with my headphones in, and I'd be fucking singing to myself this song on fucking repeat. It was fun times. And then, I don't know, I mean, overall, I really liked the album, so I would probably have to give least favorite song. I'd probably have to give it to The Way I Am, just because it's the clean version. Or at least as far as from the album, the section I was listening to. Because I Googled it. Just so I can get the full album, so I didn't, miss any songs or anything. And of course, I didn't realize it until I was, actually listening to the fucking album, and I was like, oh fuck. But you know me, I'm fucking lazy. I'm not gonna sit here and change it just for the one song. You know, I really like this album. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. It's a really fucking good album. Obviously, you know, like you said, Aaron, some of the tracks and the, you know, content haven't aged well.
No.
So
I don't even know how well they were, you know, taken in 2000.
You know, that's fair too. That's fair. But I mean, we can agree it doesn't sound any better.
Oh no, no, not at all.
Correct. So that's one reason why it's not a perfect 10.
The sheer existence of Ken Kniff.
And dude, I mean, some of those skits were fucking wild. Like there's no words for some of these fucking skits, other than, you know, clearly just, you know, 30 seconds of bullshit to buffer between some songs.
Pretty much.
Fucking, you know, they put that show on, Eminem had to go take a piss in the studio or something.
Yeah, fucking Ken Kniff. That I can't decide if that's more disgusting to listen to, or the skit from Biggie's album Ready to Die. I think it's like the Fuck Me interlude or something. And it's literally, it just sounds like fucking hardcore porn just going right into your headphones.
Oh god.
I fucking love Biggie Smalls, but god damn, I do not want to hear that.
Yeah, but again, bro, there's a fucking line.
Yeah, here it is.
You jumped clean over that fucking line.
I'm looking at Ready to Die right here. Yeah, the Fuck Me interlude. It's got 6 fucking million plays. If I ever, I mean, I'm sure I'm going to listen to this album front to back again, but when I do, I am skipping that fucking thing.
Okay, yeah, not.
We are going straight from One More Chance into the what? We are not listening to that Fuck Me interlude. I think there's something similar on 2001 by Dr. Dre. What were people on in the 90s and the 2000s?
Drugs.
Apparently, sex.
Yeah, making sure we know that they're having sex.
Sex, drugs, and violence.
Sounds like how I get to a family dinner.
Whoa.
What?
Dude, I don't know.
Sex and family dinner just do not sound appealing together.
Condor, this is not Alabama. No.
Dude, I leave the family dinner, I just go to my room.
And do what?
Masturbate.
Just anything but participate in the family dinner.
I guess.
Antisocial. Social. I don't
join the club.
To be fair, I get that. Whenever I go to, you know, see family for holidays and shit, I say hi for a minute, I eat, and then if I have to stay, I usually just find a nice couch or chair to sit on. And then I just kind of keep to myself for the most part. You know, if you know, cousins or whatever that I fuck with are there, then, you know, I'll hang out with them if they're there.
I would throw a ball to myself.
I believe it.
I don't really have too much connection to my, like, what would you call it, outside family? Just immediate, you know.
Why are they outside?
Yeah. Shut up, Condor.
Like,
Okay.
no, I don't really talk to any aunts, uncles, cousins.
Yeah.
I just mom and dad and
No, I
my
feel
brother and step parents.
that. I feel that.
Anything else, boys?
I think that's it.
Wait, is Marshall Mathers Slim Shady?
No,
Yep,
he's
that's it.
Eminem. Thank you for listening to this episode of the With Condor podcast.
God damn it, Condor.
This is the end of season 3. We're gonna take next week off because we need a break from Condor. So we will be back. What day? July 15th. With a new episode and a new season and whatnot.
Maybe we'll decorate the studio in that week off.
No, we're not.
I'm probably still gonna spend a lot of time in this studio. Honestly.
I mean, it's a nice little place to work.
I'll probably work on like Game 7 stuff or something.
Can I get us a third shower?
We don't have a second shower.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys that's right.
I mean, at least plus that came out of that money came out of your pocket.
I don't want to say too much more.
Rest in peace to the notorious B.I.G. And we will see you in 2 weeks.